Let me ask you something. Have you ever imagined the first morning after retirement? Not the party, not the speeches, not the farewell cake, the ordinary morning. The one where the alarm clock doesn't ring. The one where nobody is waiting for you. The one where your calendar is suddenly empty. Empty, not even a dentist appointment to complain about. And in that quiet moment, something unexpected happened. Not fear, not panic, just a strange feeling you didn't prepare for. Because retirement is not only a financial transition, it is an emotional transition. And today we are going to talk about something very few people say out loud. Retirement can be wonderful and difficult at the same time. If you have ever felt restless after retirement, lonely, uncertain, or simply unsure what to do next, you are not failing. You are not ungrateful. You are just adjusting. And adjustment is part of growth. Let me check in with you for a moment. If you are already retired, pause and think about your first year. If retirement is approaching, take a slow breath. And if you are still working, but quietly wondering what life will feel like afterwards, you are exactly where you need to be. Because today we are not talking about the dream version of retirement. We are talking about the honest, raw version. Downside number one, the loss of structure. Let me tell you about someone I met a few years ago. His name was Johan. For 40 years, his life ran on routine. He wake up at 6. He went for a shower, have his coffee, drive to work, solve problems, make a few decisions, come home tired but satisfied. He has done his job well. He knew who he was. He knew where he was needed. He knew what tomorrow would look like. Then, one Friday afternoon, he retired. The first few weeks were wonderful. He slept later, watched television, discovered there was actually 7 morning shows. And somehow he watched all of them. He also read his newspapers intentionally slowly, enjoyed the quiet. But after a few months, something changed. He started waking up without a purpose. He stopped planning his days. Time began to feel heavy, and strangely, the days felt longer, even though he was doing less. One day he said something that stayed with me. I didn't realize how much my routine was holding me together. One of the biggest shocks in retirement is not the money. It is the loss of rhythm. Work gave you structure, even if you don't enjoy your work. Without that structure, days can begin to blur together. Mornings become afternoons, afternoons become evenings, and suddenly times feel confusing instead of freeing. That is also not laziness. It is normal adjustment to your retirement. Humans function best with rhythm. Remember, you don't need a busy schedule. You need anchors to keep your day together. Try this simple weekly rhythm. Monday is movement day. Wednesday, connection day. Friday, contribution day. And to be honest, Saturday can still be your do absolute nothing day without guilt. And Sunday is your day for reflection. 4 small anchors, that's all, because structure creates stability. Downside number 2, the social shift. Let me share you another story. Susan worked in the office for more than 30 years, every day. She spoke to all her people that works with her. They took coffee breaks together, they have meetings, there was lunch conversations, shared laughter. She was never ever lonely. Then she retired, and slowly things started to change. The messages became less frequent, the invitations became fewer, And the conversations, when it is there, it is shorter because people are busy. That isn't that they didn't care. And life moved on. One afternoon she said quietly, I didn't lose my friends. I lost my daily connection. And that is something nobody prepares you for. Retirement changes your social world. You see people less often. You speak to fewer people each day, and connection requires intention. Loneliness in retirement is common, not because relationships disappear, but because routine contact disappear. Let's be practical. Schedule connection before you need it. Make that one telephone call. Make the coffee date. Take a walk. Make sure that is every week. Friendships don't disappear, they drift. And small efforts keep them going strong. Downside number 3, the health surprise. Many people believe in retirement will be the healthiest season. There's more time, less stress, more rest, and sometimes that's true. But often something unexpected happens. Health needs more attention, doctor's visits increase, your energy levels change, you've got a lot of sleepless nights, and recovery takes longer. You don't bounce back. You sort of carefully negotiate your way back. Not because life is ending, because your body is changing. And that is biology, not failure. The truth is, health does not manage itself in retirement. It needs intention. Movement is important. Nutrition is not negotiable. Sleep is important. Routine. Simple habits become powerful protection. Research consistently shows that regular physical activity, balanced nutrition, and adequate sleep are amongst the strongest predictors of independence and quality of life later in life. There's 3 daily habits that you need to follow. That is 1, move every day. Eat intentionally, sleep consistently. You don't need perfection, you just need to be consistent. Small daily habits protect long-term independence. And independence is so important that you can stay in your house as long as possible before your children start nagging you. Downside number 4, the financial reality. Okay, this is a very sensitive point for me because money after you retire is an eye-opener. And I don't want to make it fearful, not dramatic, only practical. Many retirees discovering something very frustrating. The expenses, they don't stop. Groceries become more expensive to your detriment. The basket that cost 500 Rand now in 2 months later is suddenly 1,000 Rand. Electricity increases, medical costs grows, unexpected repairs appear, and somehow they all appear in the same month. That is so frustrating. And suddenly your savings need to stretch further than expected, and you have to turn around all your cents 2 or 3 or 4 times. The truth is, financial pressure in retirement is rarely caused by poor planning. It is usually caused by change, like increased inflation, healthcare costs. I don't know where in other countries, but in South Africa, it's a get-go. It just increases more and more and more. Longer lifespans, that is also true. And economic shifts. Life simply becomes more expensive over time, and your money needs to last longer. So it is important to have an annual money check. My husband loves it monthly, and every month I freak out. But anyway, review your expenses, adjust your budget, and plan for future costs. Once a year, or like us, once a month, review your expenses, adjust your budget, plan for future costs, stay informed with inflation rates, cost increases and so forth, but don't be obsessive. Be responsible. Because awareness prevents surprises. Downside number 5, the purpose gap. At first, retirement feels like freedom and so many free time. And then it suddenly feels like a very long Monday. What must I do with my time? This one surprises many people. You finally have freedom, and suddenly you don't know what to do with all the time. Your days feel long, motivation feels low, energy feels flat. Not because you are lazy, because you are missing meaning. Humans are wired to contribute, to help others, to create something, to matters for something, to stand for something. And without that purpose, time feels heavy. With purpose, time feels alive. The truth is, purpose is not about being busy and fill your day with many things to do. It is about being needed. And purpose does not appear after retirement. It just changes its shape. So what is important? You need to find one thing that needs you. It may be perhaps a person, your mum, your dad, your husband, or your grandchild. A place like a church, a community project. It doesn't need to be big. It needs to be meaningful to you. Purpose protects your emotional health, and that protects longevity. It's the summary of the 5 downsides: loss of structure, there's social changes, health adjustments, financial pressure, and too much free times. And remember, if this bothers you, that is not failure. It is transitions. Slightly uncomfortable once at times, but it is still transitions. Now, pause just for a moment. Which one of them bothers you? Is it a structure? Is it a connection? Is it your health? Your money? Your purpose? Just notice there's no judgment, because awareness is the first step to change. So here's the truth about retirement nobody talks about. Retirement is not the problem. Unprepared transition is the problem. And preparation can start today. Not next year, not tomorrow, not in 3 months' time, not after a crisis, today. Here's 5 simple steps to thrive after retirement. Number 1 is create a weekly routine. Number 2 is stay physically active, and I was guilty today. Protect your relationships is number 3. Number 4 is monitor your finances. It freaks me out. Number 5, find a meaningful contribution. It's simple, it is realistic and powerful. So, if retirement feels confusing and stress you out, or is quieter than expected, or different than you imagined, I have this whole idea that I will go and conquer the world on all my backpacking trips, but it's not ever going to materialize, but that is the reality. Hear this. You are not lost. You are not irrelevant. You are not finished. You are adjusting. And adjustment is not weakness. It is growth. And maybe this is the part nobody warned you about. That freedom also requires learning how to live it. Because life after retirement is not about stepping back. It's about stepping into who you were always meant to become. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.